Hello, Josh.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Alon, and I'm from the Israeli wrestling community. I'd like.
Hey, Anon, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Glad to hear. So, first of all, I'd like to say that it's an honor talking to you. We've been following you ever since you set foot in Tough Enough tournaments, and it's really amazing to see how far you've come. So first, I'd like to ask.
Well, thank you. That means a lot.
What are your best memories from this contest, from Tough Enough?
Just so many. Just really getting started in the business, and I mean, we did a lot. We went on a great trip. We went to a pay-per-view event. We went to the Bahamas. But for me, the best part was waking up every day, knowing that I was going to get to go do the one thing that I loved more than anything, and that was to get inside of a wrestling ring and wrestle for the whole day.
Yeah. Okay. So how did it come that you started off as a wrestler? What made you change your path to broadcasting?
Well, really, I just wanted to at the time work for WWE. That was the ultimate goal for me. And when Tough Enough ended and I didn't win the contest, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I went back to college and I thought about my career options, and I was wrestling, and then WWE approached me about being an announcer for the company, something I had never thought about, but it made sense. So I went full steam ahead with it, and here we are today.
Yeah. So what do you prefer, being a wrestler or a broadcaster, announcer?
The broadcasting is by far my preference. When it started all those years ago, I had decided that I was going to give up wrestling. It wasn't going to be a thing anymore, and I was going to concentrate fully on announcing. And that's kind of where my life has gone, and it's by far my preference. Now that it's come full circle and I'll be wrestling again, it's a little funnier this time around, but I'm taking it serious and I'm training and I'm ready, but I'll be also ready to put my headset back on when this is all over.
Yeah. Okay. So wrestling is not wrestling full time is not your career path from now on.
No, not at all. This is a one-time opportunity for fans to see me wrestle. If you want to see it, if you remember from back in the day, you can watch on pay-per-view and see it, and I'll get it out of my system, and we can all move on.
So what happened with Jeremy? How did this the whole feud between you start?
Well, I think it really started the day that I came to Impact Wrestling, and Jeremy thought that he was going to be the play-by-play announcer when Mike Tenay decided that was his career was going to be over, and things happened and things changed, and I don't think he liked that, and I don't think it ever sat too well with him. Whether he's willing to admit that or not, I don't know, but here we are, just days away from he and I stepping foot inside the ring.
Yeah. So, did it ever happen to you with another colleague? Such a heat between you two?
No, this is all new. This is different. This is something that is going to be again just a completely different and changed role for me.
Yeah. Okay. So, what made you pick Scott Steiner as your partner?
What made me? I mean, Scott was just somebody that I've always wanted to work with, and he's Big Papa Pump.
Is there anyone you're looking up to? Who do you think is the best commentator?
It's really hard to. I don't really. My commentary isn't based on any one person. It's kind of like a combination of people that I've watched over the years, and I've molded that into into what you hear from me and my body of work, and that includes people from outside of wrestling, guys like Joe Buck. I'm a big fan of Joe Buck's on-camera work, so I try to do, as close to my version of that that he does. And wrestling, I mean, I had my influences early on in my career, Jim Ross, Michael Cole, Joey Styles, people like that. And I had people like that helped me in my career, but it really, like what you hear today is just me. It's the final product from me, authentically. You don't want to, the worst insult you can say to somebody is that they're playing announcer, that you're playing a role, that you think you're saying the things that you're supposed to say because that's what you've heard all your life. Like, I'm not playing an announcer. I'm authentically giving you my thoughts and opinions on what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. So it means that you don't know what's going to happen next, or is it something that you come prepared ahead with all that you want to say? Because let's say Jerry Lawler back then said that he doesn't know what's the script for the night that is broadcasting, and everything that he says is authentic. His reactions are authentic.
Yeah, the reactions are authentic. Everything that you hear from me is authentic, calling a wrestling match.
Okay. How does it make you feel? Does it bother you to receive heat from the crowd, especially the ones who are calling you to live in Impact Wrestling?
No, that doesn't bother me at all. That's the reaction that if they want to give me that reaction, I don't understand why they don't cheer for me, but that's the reaction they have decided to give me.
All right. So, what can you expect from your match at Slammiversary? What happens should you lose?
Well, I'm not even thinking about that. There's no way that we're going to lose. It's going to be a spectacle, to say the least, to see this match, this first time ever, this tag team match. It's going to be very intense. It's going to be different from anything else that's on the card, different from anything else that you've seen anywhere. And it's going to be a lot of fun when the good guys win, you guys being myself and Scott Steiner.
Yeah. It really is interesting, though, because usually when you see a commentator have a wrestling match, you expect something very specific from a commentator, but you have your wrestling background, so it's really something we're looking forward to see. Should be really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think people assume that I forgot how to do this, and that's not the case. I've stayed in shape my entire career. I mean, we're on television every week, so you need to look a certain way, but I've stayed in shape my entire career, and, I haven't been in the ring in quite some time, but that's something that's like riding a bike, something you just never forget how to do. Yeah,
that's right. On last April, Impact Wrestling announced their partnership with AAA from Mexico. What do you think about this decision?
I think it's great. I think AAA is fantastic. I had the opportunity to go down there, maybe it was a year ago or 2 years ago, and call a series of events for them. They were professional. They were nice. Dorian was very accommodating to us and very fair to us and very nice to me. And I think it's a great partnership.
Do you think it would benefit Impact Wrestling? Since some Mexican guys in the wrestling for Impact Wrestling?
Yes, I think it'll help, and it's great that some of their talent are coming over to Slammiversary to compete. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, do you expect maybe other partnerships with independent circuits on Impact Wrestling side?
Through partnerships with like Noah and other organizations that you're going to see in the future, it's going to be very good for us.
Yeah. And what about another more independent circuits? Like you had a partnership with, you did a boot camp on the UK, and we have in Israel we have also a growing wrestling scene. Do you think it will be possible to partner up with more circuits abroad, not only the United States?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, again, you look at AAA and they're in Mexico, and I just think that there are those opportunities for sure.
Yeah. Have you heard about the Israeli wrestling scene?
No, if I knew anything, I would tell you, but I have not.
Yeah, okay. So Impact Wrestling, they held shows abroad. Do you think it's something that the company is planning to continue, be more in Europe, Asia, maybe Israel?
Yeah, I think so. I think those are all, again, I'm not privy to everything, but I think that all that, you have to grow to succeed, and I think that that's obviously the plan for everyone here.
Okay. So our last question is, what are your ambitions for your future? What can we expect from you?
Just more things like you're going to see at Slammiversary. You never know where that's going to lead to. So I think it's one of those where we're stay tuned. I'm kind of along for the ride at this point.
Cool. That's something we're really looking forward to. Really sparks our imagination.
Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So just on behalf of the Israeli wrestling community, I'd like to thank you for your time and good luck on your match on Slammiversary.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.